Lights. The weather does not look fab for our entire cruise. The captain made an announcement that there's bad weather behind us, so he sped up the ship, and we're getting to Alta tonight. This is where we are right now in the Norwegian Inside Passage. It's a beautiful ship. Viking is an excellent line. I do have some things to talk to customer service about, though. I just wanted to say it's downright warm here. It is warmer here than it is in Chicago today. This is the walking path. Michael's walking. Michael says I should call this a TED Talk. The captain just made an announcement. We were supposed to leave Alta at midnight tonight and head to Tromso for 2 days. And there are vile, dangerous conditions out in the North Sea. He said the winds are gusting up to 100 miles an hour. That's not knots. And waves, I think he said up to 50 feet, something like that. I'm going to read you what the weather says about it right now. We are stuck. We cannot go up because it's just too darn dangerous. Who knows? Maybe they'll have to fly us out of Alta if the storm persists.
And your favorite airline?
Yeah, my favorite airline, SAS, who I hate. Winds are expected in coastal areas of Tromso and West Finnmark with a storm force of 10 or 11 Beaufort. I had 9 in the Drake Channel, and we were told not to leave our bunks for the entire day. It says risk of hurricane force 12. We will see. They're not going to make any announcement until tomorrow because obviously we're still not going to set sail. I don't know. We were supposed to go. I don't know if we'll get to Tromso tomorrow night because I do have dog sledding arranged.
They may skip it.
Oh, if they skip it, I'll get my money back.
Yeah.
You know, this is life. What can you do? At least if Michael doesn't see the Northern Lights, he'll have a big story.
Yes. From the top of the world.
From the top of the world. Michael and I are going to celebrate this news by going to Margaritaville in the bar. I find Alta very boring. There's lots of, excursions to an ice hotel, snowmobiling, cross-country skiing. I wish we had seen Bodo instead. Out here is the airport. I watch SAS. The storm is raging, and we're watching people falling down. I hope they're all okay, because the wind is just gusting like you would not believe. Michael and I are celebrating our cyclone. The winds are now up to 110 miles an hour, and the waves are over 50 feet.
Not
Salute.
Here. Not here.
Nope. This is where we are right now, Alta, and we hope to get out of Alta tomorrow, but who knows. Then we've got Tromso, then we've got Narvik, then we have back to Tromso, Narvik, and then back to Tromso, then London Tilbury. Amsterdam is totally missing up there. We have set sail out of Alta finally after 3 full days and 4 nights stuck in this port. The captain has decided to do the inner passage rather than go out into the sea because it's still very bad out there. It takes about 10 hours between Alta and Tromso. This is supposedly our trek for today to Tromso. And you hear it out there? That's because we're heading out of the Inside Passage into the North Sea with snow, winds, and waves up to 20 feet. But the captain said perhaps we'll only be in 20-foot waves for a half hour or so. Today is Thursday, February 1st. All the ships got the go-ahead from the Norwegian authorities to move on out. They are in on the inland waterways. And we got to Tromso last night. We were in the ship's version of a penalty box, waiting for the Hanseatic to move out because they had a medical emergency on board. So they do have excursions scheduled today, and it was not easy, I imagine, for all the ships that are off schedule to reschedule. And unfortunately, our long anticipated husky dog sledding is not taking place. I'm so sad about that. We can stay in town and walk around and get off the ship. It's snowing today. It's supposed to snow all day. And that's what's happening. As far as I know, we have another day in Tromso tomorrow. Then the next day will be Narvik, only one day in Narvik. And then back to Tromso on the day we were supposed to be in Amsterdam.
Boo.
Boo, so much for our Van Gogh tickets. And then back to Tilbury. That's it. What is going on? We are on In Search of the Northern Lights on Viking. That is basically the trip to nowhere. We spent 3 days in Alta, and they just made an announcement that we're spending the rest of the trip in Tromso. Weather is so bad over the North Sea, and we were supposed to end in Tilbury, UK, that they are arranging charter flights to get 890 people off the ship in Tromso on Monday, which is when the cruise ends, and fly them to London, fly us to London. So now we're in Tromso. Today is Friday. We'll be here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, so we'll have 4 or 5 days in Tromso. So Michael and I are occupying our time by having massages, which is not altogether bad, and at least there are shuttle buses to Tromso. I hope you can hear me, but today is Groundhog Day, and I guess Puxatawny Phil saw his shadow. But for Michael and myself, we keep laughing about it. We're living the same thing every single day and learning to live with it. We got information last night saying that they are flying us out tomorrow. Today is Saturday, February 3rd. They're flying us to London Heathrow tomorrow. I think we have a 4 o'clock flight. They will meet and greet us there, transfer us to a hotel, pay for the hotel, pay for dinner, and pay for breakfast, and hopefully we will be flying on to Chicago on Monday, just like we were supposed to. It's a da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Michael and I, even though it's supposed to snow all day and it's supposed to snow tonight, they added more excursions. So we are going to venture out and hunt for the lights. Tromso had 6 inches of snow last night. The back-to-back storms have also battered the UK and Ireland this winter. Warnings were put in force by the Norwegian Meteorological Institute, and the strongest storm since 1992. This is Urgun. And here we are on deck 7. Nobody's in the hot tub.
Or the infinity pool.
And out here is Olaf from Frozen. Okay, I'm from Chicago. I know from snow, right? Let's see if I can hit anything. I got it.
Yeah, you hit the roof.
I hit the roof. Well, let's try again. Okay. Underhanded.
You're not even close.
I'm not close to it. All right. Well, too bad.
Go in the pool.
Today is Sunday, February 4th, and you can see this is as high as the sun rises, and it will set around 2:30. I thought you might like to see what deck 8 looks like. Michael and I should come up here and build a snowman. I bet they don't have snow shovels on board the Viking. For tomorrow, Sunday, I guess they're kicking everybody off the ship one day early and transporting us onward. There had to be some feat to find air for up to 900 passengers and hotel rooms. I just got our disembarkation, little red things for tomorrow. We have to leave tagged luggage outside tonight no later than 10 p.m. Well, we are transferring to Tromso Airport at 2 p.m. to Stansted. Already our flight is delayed They're all charters, private charters. I understand they are going to give us boarding passes. By the time we do get to a hotel, dinner is a moot point tonight. It'll probably be like 11, 12 o'clock. They're keeping the natives happy.
That's right.
Thank you. Mimosas? Or?
Yeah.
Thank you. As I keep repeating, Viking is really a first-class cruise line.
You're gonna see a lot of Vikings people inside the airport, spreading inside the airport. So whenever they are finished, so we can take our luggage, enter the entrance from here, go to the end of the airport. Viking have already made a special queue for you. We're gonna find a lot of Vikings inside. They're gonna guide you the whole way.
Viking. We're going to go through our own passport lines, and this is Tromso Airport. Here we are right up there at 5:45, and we're standing here. You cannot get into where the seats are yet until they're ready for boarding. It's a pretty nice size airport. When they said it's a small airport, it's not that small. Have you ever heard of Enter Air? But the charters must be doing happy dances that they have to fly all these people unexpectedly. FYI, Enter Air is one of the largest charter airlines in Europe. Up the 737-800, sitting here on Enter Air. Okay. Pilot just announced that we have to de-ice the wings, which is a really good thing, and it should be a 3-hour flight. I hope you remember Bob Newhart, the comedian. He had a skit about an airline. It was called the Grace L. Ferguson Airline and Storm Door Company. And that's what this reminds me of. Oh, we could buy Rasputin vodka. And we are de-icing the wings. There's Tromso out there. Sandwich. Looks like a ham sandwich. I like the vodka. I need water. I'm so darn dried out.
The airport on behalf of Enter Airline, the entire crew as well as
Package holidays you can trust.
Yes, package holidays.
Oh, sorry.
The Viking rep there. We're waiting for our bags, and then we get on the bus. There had to be at least 20 people holding Viking signs inside baggage, where the carousels were, outside, standing in lines pointing the way. And we are on bus number 1. And Viking did put water on us. Dying at first. They gave you one stingy little glass of water on the flight and never came around again. The bus ride was less than an hour and a half to the Renaissance, and they've got a buffet laid on for Viking, along with free drinks. When we got here, the bellmen were going to handle the bags, but it was taking too long for them to do for so many people, so we took our own bags to the room. But this was waiting for it. With your room keys, everything is in it. Michael just went to the bar and got himself a Guinness. This is a Renaissance room, but I'm really too tired to do justice to a video. It's midnight. Michael and I are trying to get organized for tomorrow morning to get picked up at 7:15 a.m. This is it.